knowledge is everything. Knowledge is everything. And as you've seen, that we talked about marketing. Marketing is everything besides knowledge.
We always open. Him 24/7.
Yeah, he's on.
I would say just spend the time instead of doing cold calling.
Oh, absolutely.
Doing marketing.
I
Make
agree.
people call you. Make people call you because they want to sell,
Exactly.
buy, or do something with you.
Something. We do these classes in English, Spanish, and we're getting right back into Creole. We've got a lot of classes in Creole. We want to do more in Creole.
Estamos mucho buscando la casa y esa. Bueno, ella lo hizo, nos ganamos el contrato, así que quería contarle que ella es, pero no, súper.
I just bought a condo over there. Why? Because there's a lot of money to be made over there. And we are licensed for what? The entire state of Florida. So we asked the question now, what do we have here in this podcast of ours that we have a fear, concern, something that's holding you back, something that you're thinking that might hold you back? What is it that you think that you would want to know, about that kind of holds you a little bit, that kind of, just restrains you just a tad bit and just advancing your real estate career?
I'll take the mic.
Okay.
For me, I'm just starting out on my own. I just left the banking world and I was a tax auditing for the state of Florida. So I just left December, my post, and I'm flying blind. So I want to learn everything. I had the license 2021, but I never used it because the bank won't allow you to use it without a license. And the state is an issue. So I said, why limit myself? Why not work for myself? So I said, I took a leap of faith and I done it.
Absolutely. Well, you took the right leap of faith because you've heard in real estate that we make a lot of money and we control our own hours. You're not having to come into those banking hours or anything to that fact like that. But knowledge is everything. Knowledge is everything. And as you've seen that we talked about marketing. Marketing is everything besides knowledge. Because you can do a lot of marketing if you get a client that comes in. The client's gonna really, when they talk to you, they know if you have knowledge or not. And that's what's going to determine if they want to do business with you or not. So knowledge, and it's the right knowledge. There's two types of knowledge. There's the knowledge that's not going to help you in any way, shape, or form. But then there's the other knowledge that's going to help us. And one thing that we provide here at Partnership Realty is the right knowledge. The right knowledge, because remember, we don't charge a monthly fee. We don't charge anything.
That's another reason.
Our success, but we've been open for 27 years.
Yeah.
How's that possible? And there are 6 lenders now in our office. There are 6 lenders, so no longer 5 lenders. What are 6 lenders doing inside this office? That's how much business we close. That's how much business we close. And you guys got to remember, all your clients are different, especially coming from the banking business. So we have to make sure that client receives the right, the right loan program. Because we're responsible for their escrow deposit, we're responsible for the closing, and not just them, they're buying it from a seller, who now the seller becomes a buyer to another property, and it becomes a trickle effect. It becomes a trickle effect.
I have a question also, because I'm working on a deal now, but the client was one of my bank customers.
Right?
He didn't know, so he called, he went to the listing agent first. So the listing agent wrote the contract.
Yeah.
So then he came and called me.
No, we have to educate our clients. We have to educate our clients not to do that because that's called a recurring cost. So that one could be a very bad determining factor, so we have to really educate our clients, and one thing I can tell you, now's when the schooling begins. Now we don't charge, we don't have, we don't test you, and usually they're a lot of fun, our classes are. We have lunch after class and things like that, so, but now you've got to have knowledge, because if you don't have knowledge, you can't help your clients, your public, the community. You've got to have, because when they talk to you, whether it's an investor, a builder, or someone who's sold a home before, they know that when you speak, they go, oh my God, he barely knows what he's talking about. You know, so they're not going to do business with you. But if you're knowledgeable, you answer those questions immediately, quickly, like that, they know you're the right realtor for them. You know, so yeah, it's very important. Knowledge is everything.
Additional, you had open doors here. Ismael always answer the
7 days a
phone,
week.
take advance of him experience. With 27, 30 years in the
32
market,
years.
It's not easy to find in the market. We always open. He 24/7.
Yeah, he's our manager from Miami. This is Carlos here, our manager from Dade County. What is your fear? What's your biggest?
Right now, it's more so I want to do a lot of cold calling, and every time I pick up the phone and call somebody, I'm like, oh, I'm afraid they might just shoot me off. They might just say, you know,
I don't want to
get
do
off
cold
my
calling.
line. You don't
No,
want that.
no. So you missed this. You missed the story of the young ladies over there. They're killing it. They're brand new. Okay, but they are in front of the social media constantly, daily. They were up to 12 o'clock at night. You know, just doing social media, but they don't stop. They don't stop. And I just told the story today earlier about a lady from Dade County that's doing exactly what I told them to do in social media, non-stop, not every 2 days, not once a week or every 2 weeks, for that matter. Just don't do anything. But they're doing it daily. How many times do you guys do this a day on your events? All day. The whole entire day. But they don't stop. As a team, they don't stop. But this young lady got organically, just through TikTok, over 10,000 views, and she's got 50 clients right now. So she calls me up afraid and feared. You go, oh my God, what am I going to do? I go, well, this is what you're going to create a team. So X amount, I don't know how many you can handle, 10 or 12. Those are going to be for you, solely for you. And then we're going to help you. I'll help you with other realtors locally there, and you're going to create a team because you're going to help them. And this is amazing. And then I got another guy that called us. He's also from Dade County, but he's following the footsteps of 2 other realtors that got him involved into this. This guy is non-stop through social media, and he calls me up yesterday. Called me up the day before. We've done 2 closings already. He's got 4 more coming up, and he's brand new. But you got to understand something. He's in front of these cameras through social media on a daily basis. If not, no one knows you. Today's class has been a lot about social media.
So I will say
marketing.
I will say just spend the time instead of doing cold calling.
Oh, absolutely.
Doing marketing.
I
Make
agree.
people call you. Make people call you because they want to sell,
Exactly.
buy, or do something with you.
Something
It's
that
more easier
you're
because they already
offering.
know you.
Something that you're offering, and you always have to come up with. You know what the hardest part of social media really is? It's exactly what you guys talked about. Coming up with the different topics on a daily basis. That is the toughest part. But if you come to the classes, you're always going to learn something, and you'll note it down. And yeah, and you exactly, and then you educate. What you educate is our community, your clients, and then they call you because you are the right realtor for them.
What I'm gonna start doing also, because I have the connection in banking, so the pastors they invited me to do because I wear a lot of hats as a banker. So, and I also have a marketing company. So I'm gonna go do classes, credit classes.
Absolutely.
How to start a business, how to, invest, just educate them.
Show the value.
Yeah.
The value that you bring to them and helping them, because that's the biggest fear. Buying a home is what? The biggest purchase in the planet. It's a 30-year loan commitment. It's not like buying a car or buying, I don't know, whatever you want to buy, jet ski or something like that. That's 2 or 3, 7, 5 years maybe. 30-year loan commitment. And people are putting down their entire savings. Yeah, it's a big one. So people are afraid, and they want professionals like us to assist them, to help them, guide them, and walk them through the entire transaction. So this will be the most pleasant experience that they've had.
So far, I think I have 4 deals in the pipeline.
Good for you. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
And your database for that bank is phenomenal.
Yeah, I have to just fit because I have a marketing executive that I work with, and she's gonna fix everything for me so I can.
Good for you.
Yeah, something else that helped me a lot when I just started, I sent a message do all my contacts in the phone, letting them know that I was a realtor at the moment. Because people don't know, even from your family.
Good CRM system. And we've got some really good, phenomenal CRM systems, by the way, guys. Some of them are like free, others are $10, $15, others are $500 a month. Let's hope you make it to the $500 a month, because you are, right?
Yeah.
Let's hope that you're like, oh my God, how much you pay for your CRM system? $500. Well, congratulations, because you are doing well.
Wonderful,
Yeah, you're doing extremely well. So let's do something. We're going to strive to make it to that $500 a month.
Goal,
See,
yeah.
that's our goal. That's our goal.
Ismael,
Yes.
a question for you. If you could recommend like a book or an audio program that
Yes.
can help us in our business
Yes.
to become better, not just like in business, but maybe even in general, right?
Yes.
What would you suggest?
Beautiful question. I love that. Last class we had here, I have one of the gentlemen that I love the most. Him and his wife invited me to dinner up at Sunny House, and he's read like 7 freaking books.
Seven?
Right? 7. So I asked him, hey, listen, when you come into dinner with Sunny House, he read them completely. He read them. He bought them and read them. All right. I go, bring the books with you, okay? Because I will promise you, by the time I'm done with it, I'm going to ask you questions. Let's see if those books can answer my questions. By the time we were done with dinner, I said, go back, take those books and put them in your recycle bin. Because the only person that made money on you was the people that sold you the book. There's nothing in there, okay? The knowledge, don't buy the books, don't buy the CDs. If they were that successful, okay, they would be doing it. Oh, here, let me just give you a prime example. Recruiters. I mean, they get paid $10, $15, $25 to get you to come in. And they called me up. They go, oh, we've heard that you're a top real estate agent. I go, what? Me? Yeah, you sell a lot of real estate and really? I don't sell a single real estate. I'm an administrator. The guy's lying to me already, right? So what are you doing if this programs that you're telling me works so well for me to come over to your firm, correctly? Why aren't you doing it? Why aren't you making those hundreds of thousands of dollars instead of making 10 or 15? You're like what do you call those bounty hunters? Like a headhunter? You know, for 10, 15, $25. What are you doing? That's my first question, and then they become Ralph Crampton. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to say. Why? Because, you know, you could always catch a liar quicker than a one-legged man. I'll tell you that much. Because a liar has to cover a lie with another lie, another lie, another lie. So yeah, no, don't buy any books. Come to the classes. Now's when your training begins. And we do these classes in English, Spanish, and we're getting right back into Creole. We've got a lot of classes in Creole. We want to do more in Creole.
I have a question on that point. With the Creole customers, can we hold a session?
Absolutely. Most definitely, yes. We've held them before. The Creole community, I'm going to ask you guys a question. The Creole community is completely ignored. Untapped. Okay, there's not another agency except for us that is actually caring about the Creole community.
That is true.
The Creole community, people are coming from Haiti. The first thing they do is they go to learn English. They go to school, they learn English. Next thing you know, they're getting their degrees. They've got jobs, W-2s. They got a day job, they got a night job. They are the perfect ones, but no one is actually doing these classes in their native language. Okay? And that's something that, you know, I believe strongly in, is helping our, you know, our Creole community.
Yeah, I think,
you know?
Winterson.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't remember.
Oh, you're super fluent on it. I don't know why you don't. You have classes going on every week in here on educating them, okay?
We could team up. Yeah, we could team up.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know what? Here's the best part. They're going to really appreciate it. That you can educate them on the biggest fear of their life. I mean, buying a home is worse than getting married. If you get married and get divorced like 2 weeks later. Yeah, but try to get out of a 30-year loan commitment 2 weeks later. You just put $100,000, $80,000 down. Your entire life savings went into there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So no, help them and show them, you know, how we're here to assist them. on the biggest commitment of their life. So, yeah. So they brought us brand new coffee. Where did our chef go? I wanted to find out where this one was from.
He came 10 minutes ago.
Oh, he did? That second one from Italy was great, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I
This
love
one's
that.
good too.
Where's this one from?
No, but
He didn't tell us?
it's
No,
good. It's
Edmund.
strong.
No, he didn't say.
I
But
had-
this
I
one
did
is
too.
like the
What
first
is
one.
Yeah, I like the first and the second one better.
Oh,
No,
yes.
you like this one?
I like this one.
You know, that's why there's all different type of tastes.
Hola, hola.
Cuéntanos.
Bueno, los interrumpí un momentico, por eso no quise hablar, estaban ocupados.
¿Cuál era este?
Este último café que les acabo de servir es de una fruta que se produce en África,
Oh, so this is from Africa.
pero
What's this?
de la fruta que comen los elefantes.
Oh, a vegetable?
From
Not
the,
a vegetable, a fruit that elephants
Y
eat.
nació increíblemente acá en México este licor y se llama calúa. Entonces es un café que va a base de este producto. Guillermo hace unas palabras, perdón.
No, a ver,
Que no lo
yo no
probó.
me acuerdo,
Bueno, vamos a neutralizar los sabores que hemos toda la mañana degustado. Vamos a poner un poquito de café cubano porque vamos a terminar con el canelazo de siempre, que es nuestro café colombiano que a todos les gusta, especialmente a mi amigo Julio, pero ya se fue.
Ya se fue.
Bueno,
Eso es un golpe bajo al café cubano. ¿eh?
No, al contrario, este
Seguro que es de
café...
Colombia. Seguro que es de Colombia.
Hay que hacer lo siguiente, porque como hemos trabajado con muchos sabores, necesitamos, vulgarmente como se dice, amargar la garganta para que tengamos solamente sabor a café y podamos disfrutar el canelazo. Entonces, ¿quién quiere café cubano?
Sí, estoy de acuerdo porque como no me acuerdo del anterior.
¿No te acuerdas? Yo todavía recordaría ahora más tarde.
Dilo, ¿de dónde todo lo que probamos hoy? El primero fue de dónde?
Inglés.
We had one from England today. The first one. Second one?
El segundo fue italiano, que fue amaretto.
El tercero?
El tercero es mexicano, calúa.
Mexican.
Ahorita vamos con Cuba.
And this is a Cuban.
No wonder I like the third one.
Ah, your husband's Mexican, ¿no?
Tengo entendido que el cubano es para quitar todos los sabores.
Sí, correcto.
Wow, qué bajo hemos caído.
Al contrario, hay que mirarlo por el lado bueno.
Claro, no.
Neutraliza todos los sabores. Vamos a realzar
El
el
próximo
sabor.
programa terminamos con el café cubano. Escúchalo, como un broche de oro. Porque queda como el café colombiano, como el broche de oro final. Y eso no. Me parece que es un golpe cultural ahí.
A mí me parece que estás equivocado, pero bueno.
Javi, ¿no entendiste que cuando llega un cubano se olvida lo demás?
Ya, bueno. No tengo que reinterpretar todas estas palabras acá.
Hay que cambiarlo por
A ver, vamos a ver. Diony, sigue golpeando, Diony, sigue golpeando.
Roberto.
Creo que van a salir volando aquí. Creo que
No, a mí no me
This is where's the word bull. You know how many we had already? Holy Jesus.
you guys are to go to the moon.
Edmond, hablaste de los dulces.
We're gonna run laps around the
We're gonna run laps around here. Okay, guys, let's go. We should do that like a training. One of us, we come here, we spin. I love it. You know I love marketing, right? I love that. We'll get an instructor here.
You know I wear.
And we'll do CrossFit.
Así que está bien.
Who can we
¿Quiere
get
más
an
otra
instructor?
cosa?
We gotta get an instructor.
Perdón,
I wear my
You'll teach us.
I wear real estate shirts to the
Suavecito,
gym.
suavecito.
Por lo suave, por lo suave.
It's
That's a
marketing.
good marketing strategy.
O sea, como dice piano italiano, ok.
You never
El señor va a tomar un cubano.
No, we had music, we had music, and we had dance. Fitness. We had a fitness show. We had a fitness show. You're absolutely right. We can bring that fitness show back.
Oh my God, we need it.
Ese es muy rico.
You guys want to? No, but listen. Okay, producer, sorry. We had a fitness show there for about a year and a half. Let's bring it back in. Let's bring another fitness show back. We got the studio, and it's for ladies, and a lot of ladies really enjoyed it because they did it from their home, watching us. Because we got so many, replies back and telling us about the fitness. It was a great idea, Aina. I like that. Let's bring that back. You know, the fitness show. Robert, you had a question?
Yeah, I heard like fitness coach, and if you're ever in need, you know, I love training and I love training people, so I'm
Okay, get him on camera. He's the man. Get him on camera. Repeat that.
I'll train everybody.
You don't know what you got.
Done.
Thank you.
We got you now on camera.
How about this? Coffee and exercise.
Coffee and exercise, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no.
For real, give me
Por eso es que a las señoritas les gustaba el show. Porque aunque no lo crean, venían a reunirse a vernos a todos los que tenemos haciendo ejercicio y todo el cuento. Y ellas eran ahí en la puerta y todo el cuento mirando. Pero por eso es que les gusta el show. Mentira, mentira.
I'm gonna do the fitness class.
I'll be down for a fitness class.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to do it. We had a fitness show for about a year and a half. It's time to bring it back.
I wonder what that looks like.
Oh, it's on YouTube. Look at it. Look it up on YouTube. Yeah, it was really good. We had a couple young ladies at the end, the production's wife. She was one of them that did it. That did a really good job. You know, it was hard keeping up with them. One time I tried it, and I go, oh my God! I was like, my tongue was out like out to here.
Yeah.
You do it one time.
Yeah, it was a lot. Exactly one time.
Do you have it on video?
It's a lot of cardio.
Yeah.
Cardio. We do. We got it. Yeah. It's a lot of cardio. A lot of cardio. But any other concerns from our realtors here? Or?
Bueno, yo quería comentar algo importante. Aunque era 8 de abril y la oficina estaba cerrada porque era Viernes Santo,
Sí.
y yo necesitaba hacer un contrato y quería ganarme la casa para mi cliente. Y entonces yo, ¿y qué hago? Y llamo a Sonia, digo, Sonia, yo sé que este día es tu día off
Sí.
por la oficina también, pero tú podrías ayudarme a esto. Era tarde, como a las 6 de la tarde, y ella me contestó. Realmente fue como que, wow, súper importante.
Sí.
Y bueno, hizo lo que ella tenía que hacer. Y me dijo, mira, yo estoy pecando porque es día Viernes Santo.
Correcto.
Y estamos trabajando. Y yo, es que mi cliente, estamos mucho buscando la casa y esa. Bueno, ella lo hizo, nos ganamos el contrato. Así que quería contarle que ella es, pero súper.
Sí. Quiero compartir una cosita más, por favor, para la próxima. Si no puede con Sonia, escucha lo que quisiera que tú hagas. You're only filling in the contract. You're filling it in. Fill it in, me lo manda a mí y yo te lo termino de llenar. Y yo te ayudo, yo y usted lo llenamos juntico, porque yo tengo access a todos los MLS de ustedes. A todos ustedes. So, entramos juntos y tú sabes que every single contrato tiene un número a la izquierda. 1, 2, 3. Hasta el 600, 700, ¿verdad? Te digo, da a la línea 23, llena esto, pon a la línea 54, llena esto, y lo llenamos un tiro. Yo y usted para que usted lo manda. Bueno. Para eso que no le pase más a nuestro Realtor.
Sí,
me llama a mí.
Sí.
Yo trabajo 365 días al año.
Es que era como que día 8 de abril, la Semana Santa.
Yo lo he dicho muchas veces. Para los que me han escuchado a mí, ¿cuál es para mí el día más aburrido de la semana?
El domingo.
El domingo, ¿sabes por qué? Porque ustedes no me llaman. No me llaman.
We can call you every day except Sunday.
No, I said, which is the most boring day for me in the week?
Sunday.
It's Sunday because you guys don't call me.
Does somebody call you?
Yeah, I have 365 days a year, man. No, I prefer you guys to call me.
You can reach out anytime?
Absolutely, 7 days a week including holidays.
No.
Absolutely.
Bueno que quedó claro porque a mí sí me llaman los domingos.
Exactly.
De pronto le da pena. Le da pena y dice,
You know what? I want to say something, guys, because we talked a lot about marketing in this class, and we have a gentleman here from Miami. Okay, we're selling in Miami in the millions, from 60 million to 50, 30, 20 million dollars. This gentleman, you know how you guys are doing a lot of marketing? Please, this is just something I'm going to recommend to you guys. Get in the car, drive to Dade County. How far is the drive from here to Miami? Hour and a half.
No, 1 hour.
When the traffic is not bad, I've actually made it in 30 minutes. Okay, from here to Dade County. Yes, I have. My wife is there too. Yes, I have. Actually, it wasn't even 30 minutes, it was 28 minutes on the expressway. No, it wasn't. It was 94, 87, 92, 87. Okay, the point is, that you guys have to go to Dade County, go exactly and do what Carlos does over there. He does the same type of marketing that you guys do here with the 300, the 400, the $500,000 homes. Do it over there with the $5 million homes, the $30 million homes, and you will be getting the commissions that he makes. But if you don't advertise yourself with those type of properties, and they're only down in Dade County, okay? If you don't do it, then guess what you won't be selling? Close one of those properties, you'll see the commission that you're gonna make, and that will inspire you to drive to Miami more often.
So the office in Miami, where is it?
One is in Coral Gables, the other one's in Miami Lakes.
Miami Lakes, okay.
Yeah,
So we have full access as a
absolutely.
So we stop by in the area.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Because all my family in Miami, so.
Oh my God, you'll go there, spend the weekend over there, and you'll go do promotions over there for the condo. 30 million. See, no one will know that you sell a $30 million condo if you don't advertise for it.
That's true.
If you don't market for it. But here you've got a gentleman, and we do all of, we've done.
Me and you, we're going to be
Come to all of our events that we do. Look at our class events and come to them, and you need to be there. And then you market yourself for that. There's not a single person or a single realtor that tell me they cannot sell luxury home. Why? I'm going to ask you. Why?
It's the same method.
It's the same thing. Absolutely, it's the same.
The number is a lot higher.
And the commissions are a lot higher. And I promise you, when you close one, well, that's why he moved to Miami. He used to live in West Palm, right? And now he's constantly, he lives right in Brickell, selling all these properties in Brickell that are going for anywhere from 8 million, 30 million, 40 million, 50 million. Even if you sell a $3, $4 million condo over there.
Oh, yeah.
Guess what?
$90,000.
Absolutely, sir. Will it inspire you to go back?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
He did.
He did. Wait, I did too. I just bought a condo over there. Why? Because there's a lot of money to be made over there. And we are licensed for what? The entire state of Florida. So I'm not going to go, I'm going to do the entire state of Florida, but I'm going to go where the money's at. So Miami right now is the third most sought after city in the nation. Look it up, Google it. Brickell is the first most sought after area of living. Well, you know the people are there, it's like Disney. The people are there, and do not underestimate these people. You see them in shorts, you see them in shorts and sandals, flip-flops.
Worth a couple of $100 million.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I learned that in banking not to underestimate people.
Never.
Walk into your office.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate.
Yeah. It's unbelievable. They'll buy like a $13 million condo like nothing. And you know where you'll meet them at? You'll meet them at happy hour. I met a gentleman at one of the restaurants around the water over there in Brickell Avenue not too long ago. We started talking. I love talking real estate, and so do adults. All adults love talking real estate. He asked me what I did. Obviously, there was my card. And he goes, "Do you think I should sell my condo here in Brickell?" I go, "Absolutely not." You want to know why? I'm in the business to say yes, because if I say yes, I'm going to make a commission. But if you sell it, you're going to regret it. You're going to remember me. What you need to do is buy 2 more. So guess what? I've got his number right now, and we're actually looking for 2 more to buy. Do not underestimate that gentleman that was sitting right there, right next to me. And we can meet clients anywhere. We can just meet them anywhere, but we have to do networking, you know, and going to these right areas. If you go to areas that, I'm not going to mention any names or any restaurants, that honestly people are going there paying $12 for a meal, I don't think you'll be selling, you know. So go over there normally and go to these areas, you know, so yeah. Well, you know, I want to thank everybody that was here and you guys all that participated. We're doing this network every 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's fun.
And I love doing them in Spanglish. Spanglish, man. I love this. It's going to maintain in Spanglish from now on.
Yeah.
You know, I love it. You know how we did that library? I don't know if you saw it. We've got it in English, Spanish, and Creole, right?
I was impressed because at first when I used to go on the site, it's always it's in Spanish.
And then you
in English, you get rarely a few tidbits.
Yeah.
But now you have it.
Creole too.
The library, yeah.
Well,
the library is. It's
I'm going to put one more language in there.
Spanglish.
Spanglish. So if we were to do it in Creole English, it would be called what?
Kringlish.
Kringlish. So okay, it'll be Spanglish and then Kringlish. That's our goal. That's our goal. I want to thank
me and you. We're going to
for sure. Yeah.
And we'll do Kringlish as well too.
Yes.
You know how many people are here that like us that they're bilingual? You know, they speak two different languages. So why not do it? You know, exactly. Yeah. So guys, I want to thank the audience. I want to thank everybody here. I hope you enjoyed the coffee. I hope you enjoyed the program today. We learned a great deal from each other. Y muchísimas gracias a todo el mundo que está acá. Verdad que aprendimos, siempre compartiendo estas ideas y cosas así. Aprendimos mucho de esto y el cafecito no viene mal tampoco.
No. Estuvo live, pero...
Estuvo live. Un día con el cafecito ahí le echamos algo más, no sé, para inspirar, ¿crees? Pero muy bien, gracias. Thank you so much. Next program will be in a couple of weeks.
Iba a decir algo.